Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Gopal Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki 1.7.12 First Canto 7th chapter verse number 12 The son of Drona punished Parikshito ath rajarsher Janma karma vilapanam Samsthamscha panduputranam Vakshe Krishna kathodayam Parikshitoth rajarsher Janma karma vilapanam Samstham cha panduputranam Vakshe Krishna kathodayam Parikshita of Parikshit Atha thus Rajarshe of the king who was a rishi among the sages. Janma, birth, karma, activities, vilapanam, deliverance, sanstha, renunciation of the world, cha, and Panduputranam, of the sons of Pandu, Vakshe, I shall speak, Krishna Katha Udayam, that which gives rise to the transcendental narrations of Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Suta Goswami has addressed the rishis headed by Shaunaka. Now I shall begin the transcendental narrations of the Lord Sri Krishna and topics of the birth, activities, deliverance of King Parikshit, the sage amongst kings, as well as topics of the renunciation of the worldly order by the sons of Pandu. Lord Krishna is so kind to the fallen souls that he personally incarnated himself amongst the different kinds of living entities and takes parts with them in daily activities. Any historical fact, old or new, which has a connection with the activities of the Lord is to be understood as a transcendental narration of the Lord. Without Krishna, all the supplementary literature such as the Puranas, Mahabharata are simply stories or historical facts. But with Krishna, they become transcendental, and when we hear of them, we at once become transcendently related with the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam is also Purana, but the special significance of this Puran is that the activities of the Lord are central and not just supplementary historical facts. Srimad Bhagavatam is thus recommended by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at the spotless So Srimad Bhagavatam is also Purana, but the special significance of this Purana is that the activities of the Lord are central and not just supplementary historical facts. Srimad Bhagavatam is thus recommended by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the spotless Purana. There is a class of less intelligent devotees of the Bhagavad Puran who desire to relish at once the activities of the Lord narrated in the 10th canto without first understanding the primary canto. They are under the false impression that the other cantos are not concerned with Krishna and thus more foolishly than intelligently they take to the reading of the 10th canto. These readers are specifically told herein that the other cantos of the Bhagavatam are as important as the 10th canto. No one should try to go into the matters of the 10th canto without first having thoroughly understood the purport of the other 9 cantos. Krishna and his pure devotees like the Pandavas are on the same plane. Krishna is not without his devotees of all the rasas. The pure devotees that the Pandavas are not without Krishna. The devotees and the Lord are interlinked. They cannot be separated. Therefore, talks about them are all Krishna Katha, topics of the Lord. परीक्षितोऽधराजर्षे जन्म कर्म विलापनम संस्थां च पांडुपुत्राणां भक्षे कृष्ण कथोदयम्. Suta Goswami has addressed the rishis headed by Shaunaka. Now I shall begin the transcendental narration of Lord Krishna and topics of the birth, activities and deliverance of King Parikshit, the sage among kings, as well as the topics of the renunciation of the worldly order by the sons of Pandus. Prabhupada, the flies are disturbing. There were some flies, Prabhupada was speaking. The flies are disturbing. परीक्षितोऽथ राजर्षेर् जन्म कर्म विलापनम संस्थां च पांडुपुत्राणां वक्षे कृष्ण कथोदयम्. This Srimad Bhagavatam is another Puran history. We already explained. Sometimes a class of devotees known as Sahajiya, they say that what we have to do with the narrations of the Kurukshetra battles. They immediately jump to the Karma Leela, Krishna Leela, directly with the gopis and Krishna's activity in other fields. They think it is useless, but that is not the fact. Anywhere Krishna is acting, that is transcendental. The battlefield of Kurukshetra, historical references, descriptions, so superficially it appears that what a devotee has got to do with this battlefield. But battlefield or no battlefield, wherever there is Krishna, that is transcendental. This has to be understood. Otherwise, Shukdev Goswami, why should indulge in describing how Uttara's pregnancy was saved by Krishna in the material things? No, those who are advanced, they know that Krishna is dancing with the gopis, that Leela, and Krishna is playing as the leader of the battlefield of Kurukshetra is the same. It is all transcendental. One should not make any distinctions between the two. Samstham cha Panduputranam Bhakshe Krishna Katho. Panduputranam, the Panduputras or the Pandavas, the sons of Pandu, they are all devotees. Even their political affairs, because there is connection with Krishna, it is Krishna Katha. Those who are with poor fund of knowledge, directly taking shelter of Krishna or to take shelter of a pure devotee who is under the shelter of Krishna. Mad Ashraya. So if one takes shelter of a pure devotee, just like the electricity, the powerhouse is far away, but the power is coming. Similarly, your body is electrified, and if I touch, then my body immediately becomes electrified. And if someone touches me, then other's body. This is electric. Similarly, one who is pure devotee is authorized by Krishna, he is electrified. If one takes shelter of a pure devotee, then he becomes purified. Yad apashraya shraya shuddhamitasmai prabhavishnave namaha. That is the statement given by Sri Shukdev Goswami. How the Chandalas can become purified, the example I already stated. Then at end, Shukdev Goswami says, Prabhavishnave namaha. This is the supreme transcendental power of Vishnu. He can do. Sometimes they say that unless the body is changed, how a Chandala can become purified? Yes, body is changing. Because we do not know how the body is changing. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Tatha dehantara prapti Vihinoasmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara Tatha dehantara prapti virasapranamuyati. Like that. Tatha means like that. Dehantara prapti. So, these are dehantara. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. This is dehantara. Every moment we are changing our body. This is dehantara. Krishna says the greatest authority. How you can say that there is no dehantara? He has dehantara. Suppose in my childhood I am born in a Chandal family. But if by initiation, by taking shelter of a pure devotee, I become initiated and so dehantara is there. going on. So, if I take initiation seriously, in the next Dehanta, suppose yesterday I was a Chandal, now by this time there is Dehanta, and if I am purified by initiation, so this argument, Dehanta is already there. Scientifically, in modern understanding and on the authority of Krishna's statement, Dehanta is going on. Not that somebody was European or we take Europeans as Mlecchas or Yavana. Yes, he was yesterday Mleccha and Yavana, but he has changed his body, and after changing, if he is initiated, then Dehanta, Shuddhanti, is purified. Shuddhanti. So how this is possible? If we cannot understand, because Lord Vishnu's energy is conceivable. Lord Vishnu's energy is inconceivable. Inconceivable means achintya. Jiva Goswami has discussed, unless we accept achintya Shakti of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you cannot understand, you have to accept it. It is achintya, inconceivable by us. But it is not inconceivable by the advanced devotees or anything being executed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is not inconceivable by him. Swabhaviki Jnana Balakriyacha is so perfect in knowledge that what we are thinking inconceivable, that is very, very easily done with full knowledge by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, what is inconceivable by us, it is not inconceivable by him. Therefore, we have to learn it from Tadviddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshante te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. We cannot understand directly. It is not possible. We have to approach tattvadarshi. Just like Shukdev Goswami, tattvadarshi. He says Shuddhanti. Yes, he is purified. Although he is born of Kirata Gunanga Pulinda Pultasha Avira Shumba Evana Hasadaya. Chandalopi Dvijasreshto Hari Bhakti Prajayana. Hari Bhakti Parayana. So it is inconceivable by us how a Chandal can become Vijasreshta, more than a Brahman. It is inconceivable by me. But when we get a statement of the authority like Shukdev Goswami above that Krishna, because the conclusion of Krishna and the conclusion of pure devotee like Shukdev Goswami, they are the same. Just we see here. Krishna says, Mami Parthavapashitya Yepisyu Papa Yonaya Priyo Vaishyastata Shukro Tepi Antiramga. Unless one is purified, how can he go to Paramgati? And Shukdev Goswami who says the same thing. Virat Hunandra Papa Yoni. They are Papa Yoni. Shuddhanti Prabha Vishnave Nama. Simply we have to go through the process, otherwise everything is possible. That is the omnipotence of Krishna. We use this word omnipotence. But with word actually we do not know actually what is that omnipotency. Omnipotency means he has got diverse energies. That is omnipotency. And we do not know by which energy he is acting in a particular case. But this is a fact that his energy is working. And he says also in Bhagavad Gita directly, Maya dakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanina kaunteya jagadvi parivartare. Maya dakshena, under my supervision Prakriti is acting. So how Prakriti is directed, how Krishna is directing Prakriti to make a nice flower. Just like here, they are painting flowers on the wall. It takes so much time and so much arrangement. Still, it is not as good as a natural flower. Here, you have painted one rose flower and here a rose. There is art also, and there is art, and here is art also. Without art, without artistic sense, how this nice thing, beautiful thing can come in. In a beautiful flower blooming a plant, you appreciate it, and you don't think as the rascal says, nature it has come automatically. No, the same energy as you are taking, you are applying your energy to paint a flower on the wall with your paints and brushes. also doing that. But his energy is so inconceivable that we cannot see how he's working, but he's working. Otherwise, why Krishna says, Maya Dakshina Prakriti Sujate Sacharacharam Etunanena Kaunteya Jagadvi Parivartate. Prakriti is working under my direction. Is it a bluff? No. Actually, Prakriti is acting under his direction. It is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Sankureka Sai Vayasya Bhonani Vivarti Durga Ichha Nurupam Apyasya Sacheshtate Sa Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Prakriti Ichha Nurupam Apyasya. That Prakriti, Durga is acting under the direction of Govinda. Ichha Nurupam Apyasya Sacheshtate Sa Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. The direction is there actually, but because we cannot conceive how in this plan the direction of the Supreme Lord is there, so that a nice flower is coming with so beautiful feature. But direction is there, we should know. In or in ordinarily we say sometimes that not a blade of grass moves without the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So everything is going on under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Don't think that it is taking automatically. There is no such thing as automatic color. But the direction is so quick, so sufficient, and so perfect. Parasa Shakti Vividaiva Shruyate Swabhaviki Jnana Balasriya. Automatically, immediately, there are so many machines. There is no such thing as automatical, but the direction is so quick, so sufficient, and so perfect. Parasa Shakti Vividaiva Shruyate Swabhaviki Jnana Balasriya. Charitamrita Madhya 13.65. Automatically, immediately, there are so many machines we have. Just like the computer, there is a machine working, but it is so minute that simply by pushing one button, so many things immediately done. This is a material machine manufactured by a human being, and how much perfect the machine of Krishna will be, just imagine. So, this material nature is nothing but machine. It is not God. Those who are with poor fund of knowledge, they are taking directly this material nature as working. No material nature has no material nature has there is machine working, but it is so minute that simply by pushing one button, so many things will be done. This is a material machine manufactured by a human being. And how much perfect the machine of Krishna will be, just imagine. So this material nature is nothing but machine. It is not God. Those who are with poor fund of knowledge, they are taking directly this material nature as working. No, material nature has no power to act. It is dull. The same example, the computer. It is a very nice machine, but it cannot work automatically unless an expert pushes the button. So material nature cannot do anything. It is Krishna's direction. So in everywhere there is Krishna's direction. So one who has got the eyes to see, for him Krishna Katho Sayam. Whatever he sees, he remembers Krishna. Sthavara Jangamara Dekhe na Dekhe Tara Murti Sarvatra Haya Nija Ishtha Deva Spurti. One who has become advanced devotee to understand how Krishna's direction is going on. They can understand, don't think that things are taking place automatically. Therefore, even in reverse condition, a devotee does not see that this thing is happening without direction of Krishna. Even if he is in an adverse condition, he does not feel any pain because he knows that this adverse condition is also under the direction of Krishna. So I am fully surrendered to Krishna. Why I shall take this adverse position as not mercy of Krishna? It is also mercy of Krishna. Tattenukampam susumikshmano Gunjane evatmakrutam vipakam Rudvagvapubhirvidadan namaste jive tayo mukti pade sadaiva. A devotee is not disturbed by adverse condition. He takes that this is a gift of Krishna. So someone who takes in that way mukti pade or dayabhat is going back to God, going back to home, back to God. He is guaranteed because he takes everything as Krishna's mercy. Just like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was so much chastised by his father. You know how he was put into different, how he was put into difficulties so many ways. But he was taking, this is Krishna's mercy. He did not take otherwise. So, in this way, wherever, everywhere, there is Krishna's hand. So, what to speak of is battlefield or inner thing, we should not take otherwise that this is the best part or this is the lowest part. No, wherever there is Krishna directly, Krishna is everywhere, but we cannot see. At least in Mahabharata, in Srimad Bhagavatam, and in Krishna's dealing with the Pandava, the Krishna's hand is there. That is Krishna's desire there. It is not like that one who is advanced, one who is actually in knowledge, they will take Krishna Kathodaya. Whatever Krishna's Katha is there, it is as good as any other thing. Sai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Jai Vanchakalpataruvasya Kripa Sindhuvata Pradhanam Pavanetu Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Namo
Vaishnava. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Umrindaya Tushreva Ityaya Tushastak Bhakti Pradevi Satyavasti Namo Namaha Vanchakalpataruvasya Pradhanam Pavanetu Vaishnavabhyo Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Namaste. Hare. We'll stop here today.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you so much. Sure.
Hare.
Which
So we're stopping at verse number 4. Next time, the next verse, 1.7.30. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Maharaj. Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Vishnu Daivata Maharaj ki Jai. Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasinubhyo cha
And all.
Patitanam
Hare.
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Vaishnavibhyo.
Hare.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you, dear devotees, for joining in today, and